Hello.
Hello.
Where are we going?
We're going climbing.
Climbing?
The region is called Emerald Pools. The sector is called Benches. And the crag is called Benches. And sector is called Steel Monkey. I've never been there before. It's a good way, good time to check it out.
Okay, how difficult it is?
Based on the guidebook,
Yes.
routes are ranging from 5.8 to 5.12a. And this is American measure.
Yeah, what's it in the European?
I would say
7A?
5A to 7B plus. Or 7, yes, or 7B probably.
And for those who doesn't understand any of those numbers?
From easy to difficult.
Not for beginners, guys.
No, easier one are probably good enough for beginners. You don't need enough rock climbing experience.
You're saying I'll be able to do it?
I'm solid that you'll be able to do it.
Okay.
Although, we'll see.
Yeah. Okay. How long have you been climbing?
Let me see. So first time I came rock climbing, I think it was 2001. So it was more than 20 years ago. But I did the breaks for a few years here and there, so it's not very consistent. And even more, rock climbing has a sibling sport, mountaineering, and I would prefer mountaineering. They're different, they require different, maybe muscles, different.
Wait, what's the difference between mountaineering and climbing?
So when you rock climb, there is some rock, or maybe a wall. There is no snow. It may be on the altitude, but typically it's not. And then you need to go from bottom to top.
Okay.
Pretty often there are some bolts on the road to have better protection.
It's climbing.
It is climbing, and you need to get this route. Mountaineering is quite different. It's about getting to the top of the mountains.
Ooh, sounds wild.
And they could be covered with snow. You need to cross glaciers, some cracks here and there.
Glaciers, the huge ice sheets, right?
Yep. So it's a bit more intense. So for climbing, let's say today, we're just walking, small backpacks, and we will probably climb a few routes. For mountaineering, to get to the mountain may take a week.
And you will not take me with you?
Not right now. It requires some special training. And there is some physical component, but more important is mental. Because when you're cold, when you're tired, when you get this altitude sickness, you also can die. Risks are higher than here, and you're part of the team. And you still need to move forward, think clearly, puts a lot of pressure on you.
It does sound quite difficult.
But it's still quite fun.
I can imagine that.
It changes you as a person. So if you think about, let's say, going to the weightlifting gym, you go there, weightlifts, changes your body.
Yep.
But when you go for mountaineering, it's more about changing you as a person, changing your mental abilities. Yeah. More exciting if you think about self-improvement, self-development.
Yeah. In Finland, they say that people have sisu, some kind of inner strength. So I guess that's what's trained on the
Yeah, it's about this. It definitely helps to develop it. But in some sense also kind of addictive. It's gorgeous views that typically these days with drones you can get it, but normally it's just unavailable for normal people.
And it's still very different watching it with your own eyes and on a camera.
So yeah, I remember one day, about 10 years back, it was in Russian mountains. It took us one day to get to some altitude, to some snow, about 4 kilometers above the sea level, and we had there a tent.
That's already hard to breathe in there.
You get used to it. It's not that bad as you think, but yeah.
Okay.
And then you wake up at night. There's full moon, and you see mountain tops, and they're not above you. They're more or less at the same level as you are. so it's quite different view, and it's complete silence. Because right now we are walking in the forest, and you can hear birds, or even more settled, you can maybe there's some mice or chipmunks running around.
Water sound from
Water
far away.
sounds, and in winter it's complete silence. Probably, I mean, in Finland,
Yeah.
you know it quite well,
Yeah.
and you do the same in mountains. It's like complete silence.
But then you're closer to the sky and to the stars.
Yep. Oh, and also so many stars there. There's no light pollution.
True. They're brighter and the sky looks deeper.
Yep, for sure.
Okay, that's all nice generic stuff, but how did it change you?
This is a good question. How you go? Like, I mean, what 5 bullet points can I say about like mountaineering? How it changed me? It cleans you out a bit. So, wait a second. Let's
We
take
are
a break.
going
Let's
wrong
try to figure out if you're going the right
I
direction.
think there was a cross. Let's go there.
Let's go there. So, important thing. Because you're closer to the death, you can feel that you can die. Okay, let's follow these guys. Many things are put into perspective. Also, this intense physical and mental pressure also puts things into perspective. You're maybe less stressed out about some issues at work, or maybe your like private life.
I think it's just gone from your head at those moments, is it?
At these moments, for sure. But even when you get back, you can feel. I mean, so
Like the
you still,
distance perspective.
you still, you know the perspective, and you can feel. Okay, so here like stakes are high, and here it feels painful right now, but will go away in some time, and it's not really a big deal, objectively, on the scale of the universe and your life. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we found the right path. Okay, so bullet point number 1, it gave you perspective from your daily life. So you're able to get a bit detached from all the emotions and stuff that are going on.
Second, probably you feel nature better. So you're not like just observer who's just like going to the nature and enjoying it. You need to feel the quality of snow, the quality of rocks. You think so intensely about like things that surrounds you that I don't know, you get entangled with it a lot. I'm sure you can do it like in many other ways. I don't know, like in Finland, as I understand, people go outdoors hiking, climbing,
Yeah.
fishing, hunting.
Well, in some extent, photography gives you a similar result because you're forced to notice so many new things.
I think there's different and they're complementary. Again, I'm not a photographer, hard to judge. But when your life depends on your understanding of the nature,
That's a good point.
Yeah, it strikes you. But again, it's not unique to mountaineering.
Yeah, and depends what kind of photography you're doing.
This is true. This is definitely true. Third one, probably, again, you're not going by yourself. You're going as a part of the team. And when you're doing this as a part of the team, with this like high stakes, and you don't need to do mistakes, you develop pretty strong bonds with other folks that you're going with. It's one thing. And second, you change what is considered normal. So normally, typically, you say, okay, it's a cool guy, we had a drink, we like work together, I mean, we're friends. But if and I've seen this, actually a recent effect, you have some like pretty folks that you know for a while, and then when this war with Russia and Ukraine started, and people that you know in Russia, they may have different political views, and also even this just pressure, this may break this friendly bonds that you assumed were kind of strong, but they're like still shallow bonds, many of them, not all of them, but still many. And in mountaineering, you get a taste of what is really a strong bond with the person. Again,
Wait.
okay,
This
I'm not sure that we need to go
this
up.
sign.
I'm not
says
sure that we need to go up. Let me see. I think you see it's this one. Okay, let's try this one. So yeah, mountaineering is like better sport, but it's a bit intense. You need like to find proper people, you need to have gear.
True.
And when I was a
And
student, it
lots
was
of holidays.
challenging. Yeah, you need to take time off, and not just you, other people as well.
They are hard to match.
And again, and many of your friends, they stop. So let's say when you're young, meaning I'm young, but still, let's say you're a student, and you don't have family and kids, it's a bit easier to find
True.
time for such a things. But right now, when you have like family, kids, and like you're like high-level employee somewhere,
Yeah.
it becomes drastically challenging.
True. To escape from your life.
So yeah, but at
For
the
a
same
while.
time, this like today we are camping with a group of friends. Some of them pretty intense mountaineers,
Yeah.
and that's why we should probably like plan going somewhere sometime soon.
More challenging stuff.
It's not necessarily challenging in terms of like technical difficulty. So today we are going to climb on the rocks, things that I will not even think considering about doing while mountaineering. Technical components drastically easier there, but approach and safety and things like this. So let's say today we'll climb on the roads that have some metal bolts attached to the walls, and they're so strong that technically they should be able to carry about 2 tons of mass. So you can take a car and hang it there. Okay, let's see.
Well, the trail seems to be still going
Let's go there. Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned 2 points. No, 3 points.
3 points, good enough.
Yes, good enough. Yeah, so it was, what was it? Changing you mentally and giving you perspective in your daily life. Then developing a new connection with nature. And then developing different quality of connection with people.
Yes, and like I'm not saying mountaineering is unique for this. I suspect that people that do crazy backcountry in mountains, they get similar feelings. But yeah, it was more about comparing rock climbing as a sport with mountaineering. So technically, it is not the best idea to allow belaying people for lead climbing. They require certification, special tests.
I know.
But we'll do this for you in accelerated manner. And I'll have helmet, so.
Do you have a printer to print certificates?
Okay. Okay, let me put my...
Can you show that please to camera? This is amazing. This is a bag for chalk, right?
Yes. That's
Hop.
it.
Yep.
Not that hard. Our first bolt is about, I would say, 7 meters above us. Show it. There.
So if you're falling before that boat, then what do I do?
I will not.
But what do I do if you?
You pray.
I what?
You pray.
I pray.
Yes.
Is it anything visible there? Like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's try it.
Christ. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of high. I'll give you this.
I already don't like it.
Yeah, they could do it in a safer
And
manner.
there is no point for me to keep the rope even tight because there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, you cannot do anything right now.
Yeah, it's not attached anywhere.
So right now it's more or less free solo.
Yes. Does it feel scary?
What?
Does it feel scary?
No.
And now you're attaching the rope in there.
Yeah, now we have belay point. So now it's much
And if
safer.
you fall from there, I would be already able to.
Yep.
catch you. Do you want to try falling?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. It wasn't easy. What was the
5-8.
5-8? Okay.
5A, I think it is in French. It's a good one.
I got stuck there like 5 times in different places.
But you didn't. You were climbing all the time and taking rests on these holds. Okay, it's for you.